this is Roberton Island and Lagoon Bay. Obviously there's a small fizz boat there and a few yachts. Tarpeka Point, go around there a little bit and then you're into Poroporo Bay. Russell, I think we'll head to the bay that's just above the launch that's going past and potentially over there for the night. So this is Black Rocks. We're anchored at Moturoa Island on the south side. We're in 8 metres. This is a private island, although the foreshore is public access. Russell, Opua and Pai here are in that direction, with Waitangi where the treaty ground is, further to the right, and I think it's time for breakfast. Bacon bagel for breakfast. Yummy. Northwest has come up. A few sails. Looks like a lot more motoring. The 2 boats that were here have left. I still think it's not a bad place. Now it's currently gusting 30 knots from the north, which is basically straight ahead, and we're getting the rotor off the top of the hill, so it's blowing the other way down here. That's actually quite nice. Still hot. A lot of action out in the Bay of Islands. Can't believe everyone's watching the Pravda Cup. As you can see, there's wee gusts going in all directions. Well, starting to rain, wind's going a bit more west.
seeing the bottom of the jib flapping there, and all of a sudden you see a little foam on the water, a little spray coming off the water. It's like, oh boy, this looks really windy right now all of a sudden. You see that spray blowing away really hard, really fast. But Nathan's exact. Look at everything's fluffing, everything's flipping. Oh, the lured rowing back is still on. The lured running backstay stays on, and it's hooked up against the mainsail. They can't let that mainsail out. The lured runner is still tight. The lured runner never got released.
You see the main looks like it's pinned on, so it's hard up against that lured runner. The lured runner is the thing that keeps
They're out. Pressure. Elevated noise on board. You can hear it in Dean's voice. The lured runner looks like it didn't release, and oh my God, the boat turns sideways.
So essentially an inability to release pressure on the mainsail and say, pop, you're over.
Turning down at 3, 2, 1, turning down now.
The other thing is that Dean Barker stayed on the leeward side of the boat, so he's bearing away on the leeward side. He can't see how much pressure there is. He's not looking up at the mainsail to see it stuck on the runner. Had Dean been on
Marvelous thing to see.
You guys, they got water in that boat. That boat is really low in the water right now. There is a lot of water inside that boat. They're going to have pumps in there quickly.
Good steady rain.
TVNZ commentator Jesse Chook is on the water for us. Jesse, we saw about 10 minutes ago flotation devices being used to keep the boat up. Is that working?
Yep, it's working, but only just. And now they've got the pump now as well. They're getting the pump in action to try and get that water out of the boat. We're not sure if it was structural damage, if something punctured the hull, but it filled up with water and it has been going down. Interestingly, we've seen Emirates Team New Zealand send 2 of their chase boats out here. We've got Ineos Team UK, Luna Rossa. Everyone is coming to help the Americans at the moment.
You just mentioned about the damage. How much damage could that kind of capsize do to a boat?
We're really not sure at the moment. It was a big crash. They came up right in the air and slammed down really, really hard. At the moment, they're just not sure. They're just trying to keep it afloat at the moment.
Jesse, the capsize happened just after they rounded.
Jesse Chook. Jesse, what's the latest? I suppose the key question is, have the Americans been able to save their boat?
They're not completely out of the woods yet, Sab, but things are looking better as we speak. The boat is a bit higher out of the ground. They've just dropped their jib, and they're right at the moment dropping that mainsail, but it's still all on for them right now, still pumping that water out of the boat.
Right, rain that way, blue sky that way. Front's moved through. It's all here